And there you go. Tweaked apps for iPhone iOS 14 are back. And as long as this certificate stays private, we could be enjoying tweaked apps, no revoke, literally forever. Good morning, gamers. It is me, Jort the Pork, and today I'll be showing you guys how to install tweaked apps for iPhone iOS 14 through iOS 13, no computer, no jailbreak, and no revoke. Essentially, this will allow you to get all your tweaked apps iOS 14.2 that you want, such as Spotify++, Uncovered Jailbreak, pretty much, any tweaked app for iPhone iOS 14.2 that you want, you can get with this method using Tutubox. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. The only thing I do ask is that you just take 2 seconds to consider liking this video and subscribing. I upload tweaked apps and jailbreak content every other day. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe. I'm a very consistent uploader, and you would definitely not regret, joining the channel. So anyways, let's get right into it. Now, if you go ahead and check over on the Tutubox Twitter, you will notice that literally from recording this video minutes ago, they just signed their apps, which is amazing. So I'm just going to be showing you how to install them. It's not difficult at all. So the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to the link in the description, which will bring you to the Tutubox page. Now, if you get this screen like I am and you need to close out of that page, it'll give you a bunch of redirects. Just close out of them until you can hit risk revoked. If you hit risk revoked and it just shows you a black screen, you're going to have to do what I'm doing and use a hotspot or cellular data to actually get to the site. Now, real quickly, I do want to mention, if you have DNS Cloak on at the moment, turn it off, because when you try to install Tutubox, you're going to get unable to verify. You can always turn it back on later, and if you don't have DNS Cloak at all, I'll be leaving a link in the pinned comment that'll teach you how to do it. Essentially, DNS Cloak allows you to, once you install Tutubox, enjoy it without it ever revoking. So we're going to hit install now, and you can see it gave me a redirect. All you want to do is close out of them. All those redirects, all those information it gives you is completely fake. It's just ads. If it says your phone has a virus, install this VPN, it's completely fake, and it just wants you to install one of their fake VPNs. So we can hit install now. It gives me another redirect. Install now, and then hit install. I'm using hotspot, so I just need to use the low power data thingy. So then we just wait for it to install. I'm not going to skip this. It can take longer depending on how good your Wi-Fi connection is, but I don't want to skip it just so you guys don't, call this video fake. And you can see Tutubox installed. So if we tap on it, it does say Untrusted Enterprise Developer. Now, if it didn't install, I'm going to get to that in a second. I don't think it should fail to install because this certificate is brand new. There shouldn't be any blacklist involved. The only reason you would get any errors is, one, if the certificate is revoked, and you'll know it's revoked because just check the pinned comment. At the very top of the pinned comment, it should say something like status signed or status revoked or something like that. And if it doesn't say revoked or anything, then you should be good to go. However, if you do somehow get an error, I'll show you how to fix it in just a second. So once Tutubox installs, you're going to head into settings, find general, profiles and device management. Now, I get a lot of comments that are saying, I don't have profiles and device management. Profiles and device management is not a native thing on your device. It only appears once Tutubox successfully installs. So if you don't see it, there are one of two things you can do. One, shut down your phone and try installing it again. The other thing is, wait for it to show up. Normally it doesn't appear, right? It's always under VPN. Give it 2 or 3 minutes. On older phones, it can literally take up to 3 minutes to pop up. You got to give it some time. So then you can tap on it and tap this ITMO PPO thingy. If it says something different, like some sort of other certificate, that's fine, as long as, it's working. Depending on when you're watching this, it could say something completely different. Then we're going to trust it. Now, here's where a potential error this is probably the biggest error people run into. When they trust it, it'll give them a few errors sometimes. The first one is unable to verify, an internet connection is required, even though they hit the verify button. The second one is an integrity error or something weird like that. I've never actually had that error happen to me, so I'm not exactly sure. But essentially, you try to verify it, and it just doesn't actually work. Now, there's 2 reasons for this. Obviously, the first is it could be revoked. You can just check the pinned comment. The second is that if you still have DNS Cloak on, that will most likely happen. As you can see, Tutubox just tweeted out 28 minutes ago, turn off DNS Cloak before installing, or you'll see unable to verify, and delete the old Tutubox. Now, I forgot to mention, but if that still fails to verify or anything, just head into Safari right here, and then just clear your history and website data, as that should fix it. But once you're able to get into Tutubox, it's crashing for me, but let's just talk about that. Now, if you get this crashing issue where, it opens and then immediately closes, or you get the issue where, you try and verify it, or you get an issue where Tutubox just fails to install, it could either be blacklisted on your device. That's the most common reason. To fix that, you're just going to use the fix in the description as well as in the pinned comment. It's super easy, and it literally takes no time at all. However, make sure you just clear your history before actually installing Tutubox. I'm just going to switch over to a phone that I know isn't blacklisted because I literally just tested. You can see it is the same certificate. It just Tutubox is working. Obviously, the chance can be completely random. It's annoying, but, it's what we have to deal with. Now, once you do get into Tutubox, I'm just going to show you how to install some apps. So let's just say we want to get like Spotify Plus. No, I already have Spotify Plus installed. I'm not going to delete it, but let's just see what other apps we can get. It's really, anything you want. I might just install something like INDS or something. Yay, they have it. So, you just install apps. This time, you won't have to trust any certificate. Now, keep in mind that I don't know when this video is releasing, but Tutubox still needs to fix some of their apps. I know at the moment, like IPO Go isn't installing or something. Some apps aren't installing, but that will be fixed. You can really install whatever you want. I don't know. I kind of want to install. Let's just install like Delta or something. If it ever loads. There we go. As you can see, all the apps are working. All you need to do is get past that one stage where you might be blacklisted, but then you're pretty much good to go. You can see everything's working. Now, if you want to keep Tutubox working, what I suggest you do is go and install all your apps that you're going to be using, like Spotify. Obviously, it's not letting me install Spotify because I have normal Spotify Plus or normal Spotify Premium already installed. So really go through and install whatever you want, Delta, INDS, IPO Go, honestly, whatever. And then what I suggest doing is using the description video / pinned comment video I left. It'll show you how to use DNS Cloak to make it so even when the certificate does end up revoking, you won't experience any of that revoke because Apple won't actually recognize it revoked on your phone. The last thing I wanted to mention, is the Tutubox team spends upwards of $10,000 per month on getting certificates. So if you wouldn't mind, just go follow them on Twitter. Make sure you go support their channel. It's run by Saunders Tech. Just go support them in any way you can. They spend thousands upon thousands of dollars every month. And the only way they can actually pay for that is through you guys using Tutubox. So go ahead and support them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I'll be coming out probably in a few days with a how to make sure Tutubox doesn't revoke tutorial, something cool like that. I don't really know. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Go follow Tutubox on Twitter. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye.